Let's dive even deeper into this unfolding drama. Meghan Markle, a woman who once seemed poised to take the world by storm with her charisma and charm, is now finding herself on the outside looking in. It's like watching a slow-motion train wreck as she grapples with the harsh realities of celebrity status, social dynamics, and the consequences of her actions. We saw it all unfold during that podcast episode. Meghan thought she was making a savvy move by inviting Knowles, the powerhouse behind Beyoncé's empire, onto her platform. She was expecting validation, perhaps a glowing mention of her entrepreneurial endeavors, something to bolster her image and affirm her relevance in a world that seems to move on without her. But instead, what we got was a masterclass in social miscalculation. It's almost as if Tina walked into the podcast, took one look around, and said, "What have I gotten myself into?" After the episode aired, the anticipation was palpable. Would Tina throw Meghan a bone? Would she acknowledge her in the glamorous circles that Meghan so desperately wants to be part of? But no, in a shocking twist, Tina went ahead and threw a lavish book launch party, an event filled with the creme de la creme of Hollywood. And the kicker? Meghan's name wasn't even on the guest list. Ouch. Now, let's talk about Emma Thynn, the Marchioness of Bath. This woman strolled into the party looking like she just stepped off the cover of a high-fashion magazine. Her radiant red dress, her effortless elegance, it was everything Meghan envisioned for herself but never quite achieved. Emma didn't just steal the spotlight, she completely overshadowed Meghan's attempts at reclaiming her status. There she was, living her best life, while Meghan was left in the dust, probably scrolling through Instagram and seething at the audacity of it all. Rumor has it that Meghan was not just disappointed but absolutely furious. She likely couldn't believe that Tina, who she thought was a friend and ally, would snub her so publicly. It's like a scene from a reality show where the protagonist realizes they've misjudged their allies. Meghan probably imagined the two of them as a dynamic duo, taking on the world together, but Tina had other plans. Instead of aligning herself with Meghan, she chose the path of least drama and opted for the company of someone who embodies the very essence of class and sophistication. As the night unfolded at the party, the social media buzz was electric. Photos of Tina and Emma circulated, capturing their laughter and camaraderie. Meanwhile, Meghan was left to stew in her own negativity, perhaps brainstorming ways to capitalize on this latest setback. But let's be honest, running out of jam inventory isn't a marketing strategy, it's a sign of a sinking ship. She's out here trying to make scarcity look appealing, attempting to convince the world that it's all part of some grand plan. But we all know the truth, it's just a desperate grasp for relevance. What's even more telling is the stark difference between Meghan and Emma. Emma doesn't have to scream for attention, she simply exists in the space she occupies. Her presence is enough to command respect and admiration. Meghan, on the other hand, has been reduced to a series of desperate marketing ploys and a constant need for validation. It's almost tragic to witness someone who once had the world at her feet become a footnote in someone else's glamorous narrative. Imagine Meghan pacing around her Montecito home, her thoughts racing as she tries to formulate a comeback. She's probably searching for ways to reclaim her narrative, but the truth is, she's been outclassed. Emma's effortless grace stands in stark contrast to Meghan's frantic attempts to stay relevant. The world watches as Meghan tweets her gratitude to Tyler Perry, hoping that the Hollywood mogul will somehow pull her back into the spotlight, prop up her failing business, and elevate her status. But is that really the way to climb back up? Relying on others to validate your existence? What's becoming increasingly clear is that Meghan's dreams of being the British royal fashion queen have faded into distant memories. She's no longer the center of attention, she's merely an observer in a world that has moved on without her. The social landscape is shifting, and Meghan seems unable to find her footing. While Emma thrives in her aristocratic bubble, Meghan is left clinging to an outdated vision of success, one that no longer resonates with the audience she desperately wants to captivate. This isn't just about celebrity culture, it's about the harsh realities of social dynamics and the consequences of one's choices. Meghan has made her bed, and now she's lying in it. Her brand of self-promotion, her attempts at crafting a narrative around her life, are starting to feel like a tired rehash of what once worked. It's as if the universe has conspired to remind her that she's not the only player in this game. So, what now? Will Meghan find a way to claw her way back into the limelight, or will she continue to fade into obscurity? The world is watching, and the stakes are higher than ever. With every passing moment, the gap between her and the likes of Emma Thynn widens. It's a race against time, and Meghan needs to figure out her next move. Because right now, she's not just on the sidelines, she's in danger of being completely forgotten.